First, Raymond Dopkesi, the chairman and founder of Dia Communications and Ray Power, who passed on a few days ago in Abuja. Chief Raymond Dopkesi was a rare personality whose generosity of spirit, industry, philanthropy, and contribution to human and media development in Nigeria has left an indelible legacy. May his soul rest in peace. Amen. So can we just observe a minute silence in his Thank you very much. And Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, His Excellency, Asuwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GSCFR, were among other pronouncements on the vision and policy direction of the new administration clearly stated that subsidy for petrol is gone. The Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation on May 31, 2023 adjusted the petrol price template ranging from 488 naira to 537 in Abuja and other parts of the country. You will also recall that NNPC is the sole supplier of petrol in Nigeria, and by implication, other marketers of the product naturally took a cue and adjusted their pump price to reflect the NNPC template. It is also not surprising that Nigerians, following the adjustment, continue to react to development with different opinions for and against the subsidy removal. A good number of Nigerians have argued that whereas the subsidy removal is necessary for the nation's economic growth, the timing and manner of the adjustment is at variance with the expectations of the Nigerian masses in view of the current living conditions of the people vis-a-vis the already tense socio-political environment. For us at the Inter-Party Advisory Council, IPAC, the issue of subsidy removal, though at the heart of the economic development of Nigeria and a necessary evil, and of course, Mr. President must have been overwhelmed by the urgency of the need to address the dire economic situation of the country to have expressed his desire in the manner he did. However, in our candid opinion, it would rather have been done at a more suitable time in view of the fact of the PIA 2022, that's the Petroleum Industry Act, and Appropriation Act 2023, which are the extant laws, as well as Mr. President's pronouncement in his inaugural speech that he's going to govern by the rule of law. This is to say that the petroleum subsidy had long gone before the inaugural speech, meaning that the extant laws had already removed the subsidy from the petroleum industry. There's no doubt that economists believe in a market economy in which production and prices are determined by unrestricted competition between privately owned businesses. However, this scenario exposed the local economy to dictates of global oil price shocks. Hence, subsidy regime over the years became a strategy to cushion the effect on the citizens. What we are saying in essence is that the domestic price of petrol is affected by the international price of crude oil. As it moves up and down, we expect that the prices of crude oil, of petrol in Nigeria will also follow the same direction. According to the National Bureau of Statistics, highlights of the 2022 Multidimensional Poverty Index survey revealed that 63% of persons living within Nigeria, almost 103 million people, are multidimensionally poor. The MPI is 0.25%, indicating that poor people in Nigeria experience just over 1/4 of all possible deprivations. As of today, many states are struggling to pay the 30,000 minimum wage of workers. According to a recent KPMG report, Nigeria's unemployment rate is expected to rise to 41% in 2023. The report also revealed in part that there are expectations for GDP to continue to grow at a relatively slow pace of 3% in 2023, owing to the slowdown in economic activity that typically characterized periods of political transition in Nigeria. In this scenario, removal of subsidy in a product as central as petrol will no doubt increase the cost of goods and services and further worsen the living conditions of Nigerians. As a partner in progress, IPAC, in its last General Assembly of May 17, 2023, approved the constitution of a technical committee to set an agenda for the new administration in order to help it manage an inherited huge debt profile. Dwindling economy and growing unemployment and divisiveness. At the end of the exercise, IPAC will make public its robust agenda for the new administration. However, on the issue of subsidy, IPAC advises the new administration to quickly engage with the stakeholders on the appropriateness of justifying the subsidy regime, in addition to putting in place targeted palliative measures to cushion the effect of the eventual removal of subsidy. Most importantly, the new government must, as a matter of urgency, set up a forensic inquiry on the subsidy regime to unravel the secrecy and obvious large-scale corruption in the sector. The NNPC, CBN, marketers, and the players in the value chain of the subsidy era should be properly audited. Government should also address the issue of oil theft, metering of the sector infrastructure, while pursuing fiscal policy measures to progressively manage the economic interventions. Going forward, the NNPC and all relevant agencies should be made to operate transparently and accountable in its dealings. In addition, the federal government, as a matter of priority, should strengthen the law enforcement agencies, particularly the anti-graft agencies, to effectively enforce their mandates. These interventions will reinforce the confidence of Nigerians and that subsidy removal will not be more fuel for corruption. Thank you for listening to us.